Hey guys, we're opening packs during spring training on a trip out here in Florida. We're opening packs from when we were 11 years old. First up is our brother Brad. He was 11 in 1974, and he's going to open a pack and see what he gets, and he can tell any stories he wants.
Okay. Cards were different back in those days than they are now, obviously, but most of my cards came from Woolworth. We'd go down and buy them by the box. There was no internet. You couldn't just do the set. So it got lots of boxes bought to try to do the set. So with the cards, there were no price guides or nothing like that. We didn't really get into that. But it took an awful lot of boxes between a few of us to even do it. So let's see what we got. Looks like we got Oakland A's team card, Steve Stone. Brooks Robinson, it's kind of miscut though. That was a Hall of Famer. Dodger in there. Chuck Tanner. There's a Wilbur Wood. People remember his knuckleball stuff. Looks like an A. Darryl Knowles. Another Matt. And a Doyle Alexander. So good pack, except for the Brooks Robinson's miscut. But anyway, that's all we have for 74 pack.
Willie, chew the gum.
No gum chewing.
Okay, we're good there. Next up is our friend Jeff. He turned 11 in 1980, so he's going to open a 1980 Topps pack. We'll see if he pulls the Ricky Henderson or a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. I didn't collect baseball cards as a kid. I collected football cards. In fact, I still have them all. And my memory was always, I was a die-hard Dallas Cowboys fan.
Yeah, okay.
And what I would look forward to in every pack was getting all the Cowboys for that season. And
Dorsett.
yeah, I have some Dorsett rookies.
Yeah.
So here we go with the pack. Preston Hanna. Larry Heil.
It might be the sequence.
Mario Guerrero. Manny Sarmiento. Al Bumbry. I had him on my team last year. Ray Fosse. Julio Cruz. Tom Bergmeyer. Aurelio Lopez. Boy, he had a hairdo. Johnny Bench.
Bench.
Bill Travers. Bruce Keeson. Had him on my team recently. Ed Figueroa. Jamie Quirk. And Bucky Dent.
Bucky
Two
Dent.
Yanks.
Gum?
No.
All right. Next up is my brother Bill. He was 11 years old in 1984. Plenty of stories in 84. First one was we would go to Alco, and same thing what Brad would say is we would buy box after box to try to complete a set. That was the goal. The second story is playing baseball, 11 and 12-year-olds. They'd have these packs at the snack shack. You could get $1, and most kids would get pop or suckers or whatever. But you could get 2 packs of cards, and I'd always get the cards. So let's see what happens here. Of course, Mattingly was one of my favorite players during that time frame too. Gum stain too. Definitely means it's authentic. Here is a Brave, but was a Blue Jay manager then. These were pretty popular too, the batting and pitching leaders. I was a Yankee fan in those days. Baylor and Guidry. Carlton highlight. Sisk. Ashford. Here's one for Carter.
Whitey Ford.
Whitey Herzog.
Or Whitey Herzog.
Whitey Ball. Another cool thing too is back then they'd have these little games that you could do. We didn't do a lot of them, even checking to see if we could win, but they were kind of cool. Rich Dower, Lloyd Mosby, which that 85, the next year, the Blue Jays were super good. No real stars in the pack, but it didn't matter because the commons in those years were just as important because you probably needed them for the set. So it still could have been a valuable pack to us. That's it.
Okay, next up is our friend Paul 80. He didn't really like baseball. He liked croquet back then. And he was 11 in 1991. So his favorite team, I think, was the Yankees. Maybe the Royals. We'll see. We're going to open this up. And is there gum still in 1991? I'm not sure. Yeah. Yes, there is. Wow. Okay.
Change the wrapper.
So Paul's pack. Paul could not make the trip. He got snowed in into Omaha, Nebraska. Chili Davis, Darryl Strawberry All-Star, Sean Abner, Mike Hanneman, Joe Oliver, Henry Cotto, Louis Polonia, a trivia game. Kevin Mitchell was on Paul's APA team at one point, I believe. Tom Brookins, Gary Milkey, Charlie Leibrandt, Mike Benjamin, Dave Henderson, nickname was Hindu, Gary Sheffield, and Francisco Oliveras.
Wait, it was Mike what?
Mike what? Benjamin?
Do it.
Okay, next is our friend Mike. He's actually last. His pack was going to be from 2005 when he was 11, but his pack did not make it in the mail for our trip. So he's going to open a 1992 pack, and we're going to see if there was gum still in packs or if 91 was the last year.
Alright, so I was -2 when this came out. What's the old saying about you twinkle in your dad's eyes, but really just haven't been created? Cards for me, I think somebody else said it. I was more into football cards, but I would always set out my lineup after a pack. Only backs of cards right now. We got Wes Chamberlain, Ken Caminiti, R.I.P., current nephew of a Braves top prospect. Brian Hickerson, Luis Quinones. We got a Barry Bonds. Not my guy.
That's who I collected.
We got Dave Fleming, Mike Pagliarulo.
Yeah.
Pagliarulo. How about
It
that?
was good for a few years.
Played for some Twins. Rob Malcott. That's a solid mustache right there. We got a scratch and sniff or a scratch off here. Might scratch those later. Stan Belinda. Craig Biggio. Lucky enough to be in town.
What position then?
What position on Biggio? Catcher.
Then played second, then moved to the outfield, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought it catcher outfield the second.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Kevin can't play though.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kurt Wilkerson. Terry Shumpert. Sorry, Paul, you couldn't see that one. You probably like that one. Frank Tanana. Little lefty action. Greg Olson. Finally. Gotta get a Brave out of it. And Mike Huff.
Nice.
So now I gotta make a lineup.
You got Greg Olson.
You got your catcher.
Do I get to put Biggio at second?
I think
No,
you
you didn't know that then.
can.
I didn't know. I never knew he was a catcher.
Caminiti played third. Paliurillo at third.